Hello YouTube folk, this is Dagos Zeta here, and we just started chapter 5.3 here, but from the title you probably already knew that. Now be careful not to miss that 5,000 that I picked up a second ago, because I think I might have missed it on my practice run. Wait, no I didn't, but alright, so chapter 5.3, it's basically two of the more difficult bosses in the game. And actually, one of them I'd say is probably the hardest. That's just to me, because I took a lot of tries beating him, and I'll explain more of that later. Like when I get to that, that'll be the last video. But this video is just going to be basically getting up to those bosses. And there's not really much to it more than that. But I was about to say something. Yeah, okay, so I just woke up and I'm real. Alright, hold on, right here. I was trying to suplex that guy because I've never suplexed someone before in this game, and I didn't even know you can do that. I really didn't even know that was an option. So I'm like, oh cool, suplex. So I'm like going like a happy crazy there, you know. I have those moments sometimes where it's like, I don't know, some things seem pretty novelty to me actually. Now, I don't know why I'm only using my pistol here. I mean, I guess there is a reason why I got the 5 power. I figure I might as well take advantage of it. And actually, I reloaded less than the max clip, so I'm gonna have to conserve ammo for the moment. I mean, for a while, I probably won't be needing it much of the last chapter, because basically, alright, there is, all we have left now is chapter, well, there's this chapter. It's chapter 5.4, and then the last boss gets its own chapter. Yeah, this game did like pretty much what the first Resident Evil did with the whole 2-disc thing. The majority of the game is on the first disc, and the second disc is like the last area and then the last boss. Actually, the first Resident Evil is pretty crazy actually with their last area. Actually, there's something in it I actually couldn't even figure it out, so I had to look it up. See, this game is not really a game that you require more of a, like, to read a walkthrough to figure out what to do. I mean, you know, like I've said before, this game is very point A to point B. The first one is like filled with puzzleation and stuff. So basically with this one, it's not really figuring out what to do, it's just how to do it. And I kept this this is probably one of the cutscenes I'll keep in here, because yeah, it requires reflex and stuff, and basically this cutscene usually takes me like countless tries of trial and error to do it, but I don't know, I was prepared for it. I'm getting really good at doing all the quick time event things. This cutscene has a whole bunch of them. Basically, the way to get really good at it is you remember what, like, obviously it's gonna be this. They're gonna appear at the same moments every time, so you have to remember what he says, and then when he attacks after saying specific things. So it's like there's the first one, it's where he goes, I think Leon, he says, what do you want? Then he attacks, and I don't know, you just watch it to figure that out. But actually this is the first time I've ever been able to beat this. Is my first try. My practice run, it took me about 8 tries. And in my first playthrough of the game, it took me about 30, I think. I don't know, I was really bad at it. Now, if you didn't guess already, this is going to get to a button mashing part of it. Or he's about to jump on you right here and trigger a button mashing thing. And I really hate having to button mash, like repeatedly pressing a button like over and over again. Mainly because I always feel I'm going to break my controller when I do that. Though actually, I mean, it wouldn't be very good for this game because you have to like quickly do reflexes and stuff. But what surprisingly works for button mashing is you get a spoon and then like keep rubbing it over the control, like the button area, and you'll be repeatedly pressing that button. I mean, though with this game, I think it might not work because you'll be hitting other buttons as well. But I've been saying "but" a lot. But I did it again. I'm probably gonna be like freaking out every time I say "but" now. It's about to say it again. Now in here, there's gonna be a pretty cool room, which surprisingly I usually die at least once attempting to do it. But I was kind of thinking there might be an emerald in there or something, because there seems to be emeralds scattered haphazardly throughout this entire island. But this is a cool laser scene where, and I have picked up on this. In a second, there's going to be dodging required. All the dodge commands in this room are, I'm pretty sure it's always L and R. And it's kind of cool how Leon, he just knows how to do this. It's like he was programmed to do it or something. Now, I was going to say something here. Recently, when I was looking through YouTube, like usually what I use YouTube for is either I don't really watch much videos on YouTube. They're either something if I need to look up, like basically if I can't beat a level in Mega Man Zero and I need to watch someone do it to figure out their strategies and then cry because they get 100% on it. Or I'll maybe watch my friend videos my friends upload, like people I really know, or just a few specific people who I'm subscribed to. I'll just watch their videos when I go on YouTube. But other than that, the only other thing I use YouTube for, besides uploading my videos, obviously, is I look up songs and stuff on it, and then I be amazed because they weren't sued for putting up songs. Well, not sued, it's like copyright claims, but I don't think that would be illegal anyway, but I did again. And I found this one guy, his username is 1945 musician, and I think he's kind of a disgrace to humanity. He's brainwashed by society, where basically what he says is that the only good genres of music is modern music. So like stuff like Justin Bieber, the Jonas Brothers, and rap and stuff. And he even said emo music. And he says that classic rock and metal, except for deathcore, which I don't like deathcore that much. I do like metal a lot. I can probably call myself a metalhead, but he says and basically he gave 10 reasons why metal sucks, metal and classic rock. He said most of them were opinionated, and he said, oh, the guitar and drumming is bad. Newsflash, no they're not. Then he also said that they're satanic, so that means every single classic rock and metal band is satanic, which is not true. And he also said they're gay. He said Freddie Mercury, Rob Halford. So because 2 classic rock or metal people are gay, that means every single other person is. And he says they can't dance, which obviously means their music is bad. They dress weird. That means their music's bad too, apparently. And he also said they're not popular, which makes them a bad band. Wow. And newsflash, a lot of metal bands are popular. See, there's Iron Maiden. Children of Bodom is starting to make mainstream success. and so is In Flames, which is actually my favorite band, but I'm not gonna go get too much into that. And then he posts video. He posts a video. Even it's like he says, "Oh, Judas Priest sucks." Now I don't like Judas Priest that much, but he says he plays part of a Judas Priest song. Then he compares it to a Justin Bieber song, and he plays a little bit of that. And then he says, "See, now wasn't that better?" He didn't give any fact. He just gave a side by side comparison and then his opinion. This guy is just brainwashed by society, I think. I don't know. I'd go into more detail, but I don't want to waste your time with no video and I'm still talking. So I'm going to go now. Have a nice day, everybody. I'll see you next video where we're going to fight the boss.